Topic 5. Developing the Security Program. Part 2. Security Education, Training, and Awareness Programs. The CETA program is designed to reduce accidental security breaches by members of the organization. CETA programs offer three major benefits. They can improve employee behavior, they can inform members of the organization about where to report violations of policy, and they enable the organization to hold employees accountable for their actions. The purpose of CETA is to enhance security by building in-depth knowledge as needed to design, implement, or operate security programs for organizations and systems, by developing skills and knowledge so that computer users can perform their jobs while using IT systems more securely, and by improving awareness of the need to protect system resources. Some organizations may have employees within the information security department who are not prepared by their background or experience for the information security roles they are supposed to perform. When tactical circumstances allow and/or strategic imperatives dictate, these employees may be encouraged to use a formal education method. Local and regional resources might also provide information and services in educational areas. Security training involves providing members of the organization with detailed information and hands-on instruction to enable them to perform their duties securely. Management can either develop customized training or outsource all or part of the training program. There are two methods for customizing training. One is by functional background, as general user, managerial user, or technical user. Another is by skill level, such as novice, intermediate, or advanced. According to Trepper, using the wrong method for training can hinder training and lead to unnecessary expense and frustrated, poorly trained employees. Good training programs take advantage of the latest learning technologies and best practices. Recent developments include less use of centralized public courses and more on-site training. Training is often for one or a few individuals rather than waiting for large groups, which can cost companies lost productivity. Other best practices include the increased use of short, task-oriented modules and training sessions available during the normal work week that are immediate and consistent. Selection of the training delivery method is not always based on the best outcome for the trainee. Often other factors such as budget, scheduling, and needs of the organization come first. Some different methods include one-on-one, a formal class, computer-based training, distance learning or web seminars, a user support group, on-the-job training, or non-computerized self-study. To provide employee training, an organization can use a local training program, a continuing education department, or another external training agency. Alternatively, it can hire a professional trainer, a consultant, or someone from an accredited institution to conduct on-site training. It can also organize and conduct training in-house using its own employees. While each organization develops its own strategy based on the techniques discussed above, the following 7-step methodology generally applies. Step 1, identify program scope, goals, and objectives. Step 2, identify training staff. Step 3, identify target audiences. Step 4, motivate management and employees. Step 5, administer the program. Step 6, maintain the program. And finally, Step 7, evaluate the program. One of the least frequently implemented but most effective security methods is the Security Awareness Program. Security Awareness Programs set the stage for training by changing organizational attitudes to realize the importance of security and the adverse consequences of its failure. That reminds users of procedures to be followed. When developing an awareness program, focus on people. Refrain from using technical jargon. Use every available venue. Define learning objectives, state them clearly, and provide sufficient detail and coverage. Keep things light. Don't overload the users. Help users understand their roles in information security. Take advantage of any in-house communications media. Make the awareness program formal. Plan and document all actions. And provide good information early rather than perfect information late. Some things to remember in information security awareness training. Information security is about people and only incidentally related to technology. If you want others to understand, learn how to speak a language they can understand. If they don't understand what they're being told, they will not be able to learn it. Make your points so that you can identify them clearly, and so can they. Keep a sense of humor with your students at all times. Medicine does go down better with a spoonful of sugar. First tell students what you plan to tell them, then tell it to them, then remind them what you told them. Unambiguously tell students how the behavior you request will affect them, as well as how failure to conform to that behavior will affect them. Ride the tame horses. What that means is continue to train with information about problems and solutions for those issues that have already been resolved, to keep them fresh in people's minds. Formalize your training methodology until it is a repeatable process. And always be timely, even if it means slipping schedules to include urgent information. Security awareness and security training are designed to modify any employee behavior that endangers the security of the organization's information. Security training and awareness activities can be undermined, however, if management does not set a good example. Effective training and awareness programs make employees accountable for their actions. Dissemination and enforcement of policy become easier when training and awareness programs are in place. Demonstrating due care and due diligence can help indemnify the institution against lawsuits. Awareness can take on different forms for particular audiences. A security awareness program can use many methods to deliver its message. Effective security awareness programs need to be designed with the recognition that people tend to practice a tuning out process. This is called acclimation. And for this reason, awareness techniques should be creative and frequently changed. Many security awareness components are available at little or no cost. Others can be very expensive if purchased externally. Components include the following items: videos, posters and banners, lectures and conferences, computer-based training, newsletters, brochures and flyers, trinkets such as coffee cups, pens, pencils, t-shirts, and so on, and bulletin boards. A security newsletter is a cost-effective way to disseminate security information. Newsletters can be in the form of hard copy, email, or intranet. Topics can include threats to the organization's information assets, schedules for upcoming security classes, and the addition of new security personnel. The goal is to keep the idea of information security uppermost in users' minds and to stimulate them to care about security. So newsletters might include summaries of key policies, summaries of key news articles, a calendar of security events, including training sessions, presentations, and other activities, announcements relative to information security, and how-tos. A security poster series can be a simple and inexpensive way to keep security on people's minds. Professional posters can be quite expensive, so in-house development may be the best solution. Keys to a good poster series include varying the content and keeping posters updated, keeping them simple but visually interesting, making the message clear, and providing information on reporting violations. Trinkets may not cost much on a per unit basis, but they can be expensive to distribute throughout an organization. Several types of trinkets are commonly used: pens and pencils, mouse pads, coffee mugs, plastic cups, hats, t-shirts. The messages trinket programs impart will be lost unless reinforced by other means. Interestingly, one form of trinket that had been very popular but no longer is the thumb drive. Its loss in popularity is due to the potential of embedded malware. Organizations can establish web pages or sites dedicated to promoting information security awareness. As with other CETA awareness methods, the challenge lies in updating the messages frequently enough to keep them fresh. Some tips on creating and maintaining an educational website are provided here. See what's already out there. Plan ahead. Keep page loading time to a minimum. Seek feedback. Assume nothing and check everything. And spend time promoting your site. Another means of renewing the information security message is to have a guest speaker or even a mini conference dedicated to the topic, perhaps in association with a formal Computer Security Days. These are International Computer Security Day, November 30th, and National Computer Security Days, October 31 and April 4th.